Mi 10 is one of the few flagships out there which allow you to shoot 8K videos. I would like to emphasize upon that 8K is the future of cinematic videography. Talking more about videography, the Mi 10 also features a brand new shoot steady mode, which is a combination of OIS and EIS, and it produces some really stabilized footage. Now, even when you are shooting in difficult situations or difficult terrains, your footage is stabilized and ready for use. Let's talk about the 108 megapixel sensor. Now, if you compare the 108 megapixel sensor with the 12 megapixel sensor on the iPhone 11 Pro Max, it's huge. As you can see here, the 108 megapixel sensor is housed in the middle of the top camera module. It also features a 13 megapixel ultra wide angle camera with a field of view of 123 degrees and is complemented with a 2 megapixel macro lens and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. At the bottom, you will also find a dual LED flash and a flicker sensor which is built within. The 108 megapixel sensor comes with OIS, which means that it allows you to produce some great stabilized content. You don't have the time to make mistakes, things move fast, and there are numerous stories in each and every frame. And also while you shoot, you have one less thing to worry about. Here's a beautiful shot from Shimla which our team clicked. And one way you can appreciate the goodness of 108 megapixel sensor is by looking at details which are even further away. Let's talk about night mode. Now, like I said earlier, let me show you a few examples to prove this point. One of the biggest challenges with night photography on smartphones has always been the grain in an image. An ideal night shot would be perfectly exposed and would be noise free, and this is exactly what we can see here. Let's talk about the portrait mode. The edge detection seems natural and all the colors throughout the frame are accurate and the details are sharp. We are also introducing AI 2.0. With this, you get exposure correction, color adjustment, brightness tuning, and it also helps with reducing the noise in the image, fixing the contrast, and enabling or disabling auto HDR. Today, we are introducing Pro Video mode on the Mi 10. With this addition, the idea is to emulate a professional camera experience through a smartphone camera. The Pro mode comes loaded with all these features. We of course ran out of space while trying to add all of it here, so here are a few. On the Mi 10, you can also shoot images in RAW mode. Now, the samples which you see on your screen, of course, the unprocessed RAW carries a lot of information which is not tapped into. But with the new editing tools, you can edit these images and accentuate them even further. The display also is HDR10+ compliant. What I hold in my hands today is a gorgeous 6.67-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display. This is a 3D curved display. The second important thing which I wanted to highlight today will be the application of the 20 megapixel front camera module. Now, as you can see it on your screens, the application of the front camera module is tiny. It's actually like a micro dot. The max brightness pushes up to 800 nits, and under the HBM mode, the peak brightness can push up to 1120 nits. Talking more about the display refreshes 90 times per second.